Hi, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you for coming back. Today we're going to be working on the generator, but specifically the battery on the generator. The battery, unfortunately, since I don't have the transfer switch that came with the generator to hook up to grid intertie, my system is designed not to be grid intertied. It's to be tied to an Outback controller, which there's a reason why I bought that additional module to be able to communicate with the generator next controller. With that said, the battery does not have an ability to have a maintenance charge going on it, so I'm going to have to figure out another way, a creative way of maintaining a charge in the battery. So the battery charges, I guess, when the generator's on, but when the generator's not on all the time. It only comes on periodically for a maintenance run, a weekly maintenance run on the generator, or unless I need extra power in the house, it'll turn the generator on to put a charge in the batteries. But for on the generator battery itself, I need to install some form of a charging device. So I have on hand, I've had it for a couple of years, is a 45 watt, one of those Harbor Freight 45 watt solar panel systems. So I'm just going to install that on the battery so it'll maintain a charge on the battery. Because the battery, it loses charge after a while. The generator itself doesn't only use the battery for charging. The Nexus controller is constantly using power and drawing the power out of the battery on a constant state. So I need to actually keep something on there that's going to keep that charge and supply the supplemental charge to the battery. Now, in a previous video on when I was trying to get the generator started up, I thought my starter was bad, but it actually was not the starter. It was actually the battery did not have enough amps in the battery to be able to fully engage the starter and cause it to start the generator. So that's my problem, the battery. So we're going to go ahead and install that solar package today, and let's get started. Okay, here's my 45 watt system that I got from Harbor Freight. We've had it for about 4 years and it's been used well. So what it comes with is 3 solar panels, a rack, a 4-piece system for rack mounting it at an angle, and then also you have a charge controller. And so I'm going to go ahead and test the solar panels before I put them up on the roof on the rack system, and we're going to see how well they're performing. Okay, the voltage that is showing on here, 21.3, coming off the solar panels going through the charge controller, is the same amount of voltage going through the battery clamps, 21.3. Yay. So let's get this hooked up to the battery. we go. I just have to find a good avenue to thread the lines through without compromising any seals. So I see a spot right here. We'll try that. I also want to watch out for water damage. I don't want water to drip down these lines and into the generator, so I want to make sure I keep a loop in that. Okay. I got wires in there. I covered my positive line with tape so it doesn't short. And it looks like I'm going to have plenty of room to put it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take that protective thing off. I'm going to hook up negative and get the negative nut on. And hook up positive, the positive nut on. And it looks like it might fit right in here. Maybe. We'll see. It might. Okay, we put the positive on this one. Put the negative on this one. Put those wires in there. So it's working. It's up to 12.4 volts. The battery's getting charged. The generator is back on. The Nexus controller is lit up. So it looks like this might work for me. I'm going to go ahead and check the batteries one last time before I close this up and call it good. Okay. 12.2, 12.4. Okay, we're good. We got some power going in there. I think I got it jerry-rigged where it's going to work. So let's get it closed up. Cool. I want to be sure I have a drip loop on the lines, because when the rainwater comes down and follows the lines, I want it to drip down far enough where it won't siphon up and flood into the generator, but it'll drip out here on the outside. I don't perceive much water getting into there, but just any little bit of water might be detrimental to the generator. So I think we got it. Well, I finally got this system jerry-rigged. I have my solar panels up and functioning. The charge controller is working and charging the batteries, and hopefully it'll just maintain that battery charge. So this step is done. This is just the way I do it here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. So now you know how I work here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I jerry-rig things. So at least it's done, it's functioning, and hopefully the whole system will be up and running soon. I still got some wiring to do, and then some more permitting to do, and some inspections from the county. So, and then I'll keep you all updated on that. So I want to thank you for coming. Please check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Google+. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye.